But then having sailed up to Rarotonga from Aotearoa and also from Tahiti all the way back to Aotearoa, seeing these different islands, it shows me that Māori is actually part of a broader group of people and islands. So, I'm not just Māori, but going back far enough, I'm also part of Rarotonga, part of Tahiti. So go from being Māori to becoming a Polynesian or even a Pacific Islander. The Cook Islanders, they even call themselves Māori. The Tahitians, they call themselves Maohi. So, it's the same. We are all the same anyway.
We don't see it as some sort of like Polynesian thing or Micronesian thing. I don't even really believe in defining those areas as Polynesia, Micronesia or Melanesia. It's more like Te Moana Nui a Kiwa. We're all from the Pacific Islands, and that's the one thing that binds everyone together is whakapapa and the kōrero of the likes of Maui, Rata, Kupe, all those old, what some people think are myths or legends, they were actually, they were real tupuna.
Being on the waka as well, this is like, for me, this is like our origins. This is all before Europeans and all the missionaries and all the colonialism and all that. It's way before any of that. This is how we got to be on Aotearoa. This is how we got to be on Rarotonga, Tahiti. For me, this is everything.
When you're on the ocean, you're like in a different world, and all the priorities and the problems of life are different. We make a lot of our problems on land. That you realize they're not essential. It's not what you would need like in the first place. The ocean brings you back to the essential, I feel. Essential of food, essential of human relationships, and essential of relationship with the environment. It's just you and the environment with a bunch of people. It's just very simple and very complete at the same time.
And then after I did 19 days sailing from Aotearoa up to Rarotonga, I spent 10 days in Rarotonga, so I was away from Auckland for about a month. When I came back to Auckland, I just couldn't really believe what I was seeing. I was driving through Ponsonby, I was stuck in traffic, but I was going to work, and it just occurred to me that I waste so much of my time doing stuff that I don't really care about. That I am just doing it to chase the dollar and wasting that money on useless stuff, and I just take it all for granted as if there's going to be another 30, 40 years for me to live. Because doing this kind of stuff is amazing, I get to sail, which I'm loving more and more every day, teaching that to other people, and then I get to travel to other countries, learn new cultures, learn new languages, and I'm not making any money doing this, but I haven't spent hardly any money either. So it's like I get to have this, do all of these awesome things and have these amazing experiences when I don't even have to chase a dollar. It's just, it kind of makes me weigh things up, what really matters to me.